I certainly appreciate the invitation by Ken to give me the opportunity in retirement to come out and enjoy this event. My APW president, Tom Dodge, was instrumental, contacting me and asked if I was available to come out to join in your picket. And, you know, once it's in your blood, once unionism is in your blood, and having given 53 years of my life to the United States Postal Service, serving as a postal employee and subsequently a national leader of your union, I'm postal through and through. So thank you for the opportunity to speak to you. You know, if Pat Donahue and Daryl Issa are listening, we got a message for them. 5 day, no way! 5 day, no way! 5 day, no way! What part of our message don't they understand? You know, it's clear language, it's English. What they don't understand. So let's say it's slow. You know, executives are kind of slow on the uptake, so let's say it real slow. 5 day, no way! You know, many of you, none of you are as old as I, so you don't remember that 43 years ago on this very day, 43 years ago on March 24th, postal employees were on strike. 200,000 postal employees withheld their labor. Throughout the United States, the embargo to mail, mail wasn't moving anywhere. We shut the system down. Now, I don't imagine I have any veterans out there among you because the metropolitan area of D.C. Didn't join us as an organization on the strike. National headquarters was here, Congress is here. There was a lot of pressure on the D.C. postal employees, so they did not join us, even though hundreds of them called in sick. You know, they took the easy way, they called in sick and said, we're not coming in. But 43 years ago, this day, we went back on the 25th of March. That's when we returned to work after a 7-day strike. And in 1970, we got the wages that you now enjoy. We locked in the cost of living adjustment that's been automatic. We got a 14% pay increase. And we got, perhaps the most important thing, we got amnesty in 1970. Not a single postal employee of the 200,000 that withheld their labor, not a single employee was disciplined in any way.
Yeah! Yeah!
I had a special occasion at that point. I have 4 children. I have 4 daughters. And on March 17th, 1970, my youngest daughter, who is now a grandmother, but the youngest daughter had her appendix removed. So I called in sick the day before the strike started. So I had a legitimate excuse. I was running back and forth to the hospital to see about my daughter. And when the strike was over, I sat and thought to myself, should I claim my sick leave? Do I abandon my brothers and sisters out there that really lost their pay? So I waived the sick leave. Yeah. I let them record me as being on strike in 1970. Yeah! And here we go again. Now it's 2013, we're not talking about striking. Don't marry the two together because this is not a work stoppage situation. But here we go again. In 1970, we were fighting to preserve the Postal Service because we also got postal reform. Before 1970, the Postal Service was funded through appropriations by Congress. It did not keep its own money, it collected money and turned it over to the Congress. We got postal reform, and most importantly, we got collective bargaining rights. Yeah. We stopped begging Congress for those things that benefit us. But here we are, 43 years later, once again appealing to Congress, telling to Congress, get your hands out of the post office. What is happening in the United States Postal Service today is the direct result of the 2006 PAEA, postal reform. Postal reform that imposed a $5 billion annual payment on the United States Postal Service they have not been able to recover. They've already paid $20 billion in that fund. Just give us that money back. They don't have to worry about 5-day delivery. So here we are once again appealing to Congress, get your boot off of our back. 5-day, no way. We ain't going there. Now, what does 5-day mean? You know, you see the polls, you hear about the surveys that 80% of America would favor reduction of delivery by 1 day a week. That doesn't say anything about the 20%. And it doesn't say anything about the medicines we deliver, the newspapers we deliver that have a date on them. It doesn't say anything about the birthday cards, the personal communication between individuals, the visas, the passports, the contracts, all those things that are part of the mail stream, not just on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, but Saturday as well. And America, 20% of America is not tied into the internet. You know, nothing amuses me more than to hear these talking heads talk about how everybody today is on the BlackBerry. Everybody's not on the BlackBerry. 20% of the Americans can't even get to the internet. And those old fogies like me wouldn't know it if it popped up in our face. I don't know about no internet. I still write letters. I still pay my bills by check, in the mail, in the U.S. mail. So you can take your Twitter, your texts, your faxes, your email, and your phone calls, and you want to give them something personal. What did Aretha Franklin say in her famous song? Give them something that they can feel. You put it in the letter. You put it in the letter, in the mailbox, and we deliver. Now, you hear a lot of defenses about why we should not go to 5-day. Normally it's because America deserves our service, not just 5 days a week. They deserve it 6 days a week. The only reason we don't deliver on Sunday because we put in God we trust on our money. You know, we don't deliver on Sunday because it's a day of rest, a day of religion and relaxation. But every other day of the week, we deliver. Now, universal service at a uniform rate demands a monopoly. You cannot have a viable United States Postal Service without a monopoly. And 5-day delivery will destroy that monopoly. Make no mistake about it, 5-day delivery will destroy the monopoly. Because America has to communicate 6 days a week. They're accustomed to it. We've provided that service for over 100 years. They're accustomed. American citizens who are driving by out here, they haven't crossed Saturday off their day, their week. That's just a normal day for them. And if we don't deliver on Saturday, somebody else will. And there goes the monopoly. There goes universal rates. There goes delivery in Wyoming and Alaska and Utah and the other remote locations. FedEx will deliver for $2 a letter or more. Nobody in our society can deliver for matter of fact, nobody in the world. We have the cheapest postage in the world. We handle 40% of the world's volume. We have the capacity to handle 100% of the world's volume. If they put these discounts and pre-sorts and all the other garbage that they're engaged in. But without a monopoly, there will be no postal service. So we say 5-day is a step down the road to relaxation, the destruction of the postal monopoly. This is a slow walk to destroying the connection to the world for millions of American citizens. You know, many Americans, the only connection they have to their outside world is through the mail. Take that away 1 day a week. What happens when they have another deficit? Does it go to 4-day delivery? And then the next one they go to 3-day delivery? This is a slow walk to destruction of the monopoly. So let's get serious. Let's get serious. Donahoe, I've known Pat since he was an employee. I remember before he got into management. He was just a clerk in Pittsburgh. Now he's the Postmaster General, has succeeded Potter. And let's get serious and do something that will improve mail service. You're talking about 6 days to 5. Let's improve mail service. You've got 560,000 of the most dedicated employees in the world performing the mail service. So let's improve. Let's eliminate prepayment of future health care. Let's refund the retirement overpayment.
Yeah.
Let's unshackle the commercial use of the network. Let's stop rate discounts. Let's stop consolidations. Let's serve rural America. Do these things, and then we have a message for Congress. Not just no way 5 days. Our message is, Congress, get out of our way. But if you insist and you continue down this path of trying your best to destroy the American mail service, along the way you will face 500,000 determined postal employees, 319 million concerned American citizens, and our joint message to you and all those who are engaged in this devious practice: 5 day, no way!